Hi, I'm Brandon Bays, and I'm the founder of The Journey. It's a method for healing emotionally and physically and transforming your life. And a big question that you see in every newspaper, magazine is, what is the real cause of disease? Now, we're all of us becoming aware that with the ozone, with the chemicals going into our rivers, the chemicals being sprayed on our food, the processed food that we're eating. There's so many environmental factors that are contributing to illness and pathogens inside the body. And yet, it was an interesting thing to discover that the Center for Disease Control, probably the most powerful medical organization in the world, has on its website that the real basis of illness, at 85% is their estimate, has an emotional basis. And the reason they can say that, there's been a lot of research done on the emotions and the effect that they have on our bodies. As a matter of fact, for every emotion that you feel, it produces a different biochemistry in the body. And what science has found is that when you really feel an emotion strongly, but you repress it, you deny it, you push it away, you pretend it doesn't exist, you sweep it under the carpet. The moment you repress that, it releases a quantifiable biochemistry into our bloodstream, which will go to certain blood cell receptors and block them, rendering the cells inside the body incapable of communicating with the rest of the cells in the body. And if over time illness happens, obviously it happens where the cells are blocked. And conversely, what they've also found to be true is that when you feel your emotions very freely and openly, you just allow them to come through and wash through, like a child does, our cell receptors remain open. And so what I discovered in my own healing, and I ended up healing in 6.5 weeks from a basketball-sized tumor, that part of my healing journey lay in really going on a journey, a radical spiritual journey inside myself, where I went to specific cellular locations and uncovered the repressed cell memories there, the stored pain, all the consciousness that I wasn't able to deal with at the time. And when I went through a process of release and letting go and really allowing it to finally come up and out, and also came to understand what had happened to me, and also came to forgive both myself and life for what had taken place. It was as if the new cells were born without that old cell memory as new regenerative cells, and that's why I healed so quickly over time. And so there really is an invitation to you to begin befriending your emotions. Most of us, we feel an emotion, and what do? Smoke it away, drink it away. We get on the phone and gossip about what's happening in our life as a way of actually avoiding feeling what we're feeling. We get on Facebook, we get on Google, we get on Netflix, and we're just on the run. We're terrified of just feeling what's inside of us. And yet, if you really go inside yourself, welcome the emotion, allow it to be fully felt. You don't have to cathart it out or create a story around or blame someone else for feeling that emotion. Just the organic opening into your emotion. You'll find that when you really open with an emotion and really allow it to come flooding, automatically you'll feel yourself surrendering and letting go, and to go into an even deeper emotion. And if you really just open and allow that, you feel yourself beginning to fall even deeper into an even deeper emotion. And eventually you may even end up in a vast field of nothingness. And if you just surrender and let go in that, you'll feel yourself open into a presence of peace, of stillness. That is your own essence. That is who you are. And that emotions aren't the problem, really. The issue is what we do with them. If we repress them, if we shove them away, we pretend they don't exist, that's when the biochemistry is released. But if an emotion arises and you just open and allow it to be there with no story to attach, that emotion will become the gateway to your own soul. And so my healing journey lay in this willingness to open with my emotions, to go on a journey inside my own body, and to really uncover these old cell memories. Instead of looking for answers outside yourself or someone else to blame for what's going on in your life, turn your gaze instead inside and discover who you are and what's really been happening inside your body. And a heartfelt namaste.